Hi, this is Nancy, the teen librarian at the Byron Library, and I am here with a quarantine video on how to show you how to make a sock snowman. Although we might not have snow outside right now, we can make a snowman inside. So the supplies that you are going to need to make this adorable craft are a white sock, half a piece of felt. You are going to need orange pom-poms for the nose and 2 black buttons for the eyes. You need a pair of scissors. You need some uncooked rice and a funnel. And you also will need a preheated glue gun. So to get started, you want to take the white sock and you are going to use this paper funnel. You're going to insert it in, and you are just going to pour in as much rice to make it as plump as you want. I would suggest you use a container when you pour in case you spill any. That way you are not making a mess. So it fills up and you have to shake it in. A few times. We've only got probably a third of that sock filled up right now. I think pouring the rice is actually the most time-consuming part of this project because you're trying not to spill. Okay, so I've got, let's see, I think you can see how much I have. I've filled almost to that part of the sock, but yet I'm gonna wanna fill it up just a little bit more. So put that funnel back in, and let's try to give it just a little bit more rice, so that way you don't have a tiny little snowman. Okay, let's shake that in. Okay, we're gonna call that good enough. So I'll move that to the side. And then you're gonna shake it down. You're gonna put a knot in your snowman at the top. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of sock left. And so I'm gonna go ahead and trim that because you're gonna be putting a little hat on your snowman and you don't want the sock showing through. So there you go. So now we take a piece of felt, and this is half of a sheet of one that I pre-cut. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut yourself the scarf. So go ahead, I'd say maybe it's an inch up. So you just cut that across, and then you're going to fringe it at the end to make it look cute. So there's my scarf. Then you're going to need a very thin strip because if you look closely at the snowman's hat, you see that there's a little piece that helps tie it in. So this is very small. So there you go. That'll be part of the hat. And now you have this piece left. What you're going to want to do is cut fringe again to make that top of your hat. Here we did the pieces rather thin for the scarf here. You can do it as thin or as thick as you'd like. It just depends on how you want your little snowman's hat to look. But you make them all about the same size. I'm cutting, I'd say, 1.5 inches down into the felt. So I'm just going to do that all the way across. sets will do it. Just one more here. Okay, so here we go. Here's going to be the hat piece. But let's start with the scarf, because that way you can place where your face is going to be. So you're just kind of pinching it in the middle, or maybe 1/3, 2/3. And anyway, so you're gonna draw it across. You're gonna crisscross it like that. So now I'm gonna get that glue gun that has been preheating, and I'm just going to glue that. There we go. Okay, so there is the scarf. Now we're going to do the hat, and you are just going to be wrapping it around. But if you'd like to, you can glue up a little piece. It just makes the hat look a little cuter if you fold up a piece, and then you'll need your glue gun for that again. So I wish my cord were longer, but it isn't. So I'm just gonna glue all the way across. And then I'm going to fold it over. So you can see now my hat and you can add more glue as needed. You know, in this tutorial, I don't want to be taking forever. So there might be some adjustments that you will need to make. Depending on how big your sock or how much of the rice you put in. Actually, this might be too large, and so, you know, it's up to you if you're going to need to trim it. And it looks like I'm going to need to trim it just a little bit. So I can just go ahead and snip that part off. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to use my glue gun again to attach the two pieces of felt. And then you are going to use this thin strip, and you're going to wrap it around and tie it. Here, actually, I'm going to tie it in the front, so that way it'll look just a little cuter. And you just kind of cinch it, depending on how you want your hat to look. And again, you know, you can be making adjustments as needed. So that's a good start to your snowman. And so now your snow person, because it could be a woman, needs the face. So I have my two black button eyes and my orange pom-pom, and I'm going to glue gun them on. So there's that nose. And I might need to pull the scarf down a little bit, or the hat up a little bit. And now for the button eyes. Glue the back of your button. There's one eye. There's all these little like glue bits. But again, you can make adjustments as needed. And finally, my last eye. Okay, and there you have it, my cute little snowman, snow woman, whatever. So these adorable crafts, you can expect to see them as a grab and go next month in January. Enjoy. Bye-bye.